to be able to identify the crime. Okay, so my position has always been LGBT cases are not to be criminalized because traditionally the Ghanaian culture has known of people with some such tendencies. And I say this because there is an expression in the local Akan language, that of mine, of men who act like women and women who act like men. There is an expression for it. It means that this phenomenon was known in the culture, in the community and all of that. But nobody went on to make any policy out of that.
In Uganda, the official leadership of the Catholic Church has stayed silent, has not condemned what the Ugandan parliament has approved of.
Because I think we need a lot of education to get people to make a distinction between what is crime and what is not crime. What's a personal habit and not a personal habit. So something that, that traditional may be referred to as a taboo and all of that.
Well,
it takes time.
Not just a taboo. According to the Ghanaian Catholic Bishops' Conference, it is despicable lifestyles, practices, and behaviours. Is it time? And you are one of the senior voices of Catholicism in Africa. Is it time to move away from that kind of language?
It is time. What I'm saying, it's time to begin education to help people understand what this phenomenon is. If culturally we had expressions and terms for this type of, it just means that it's not completely alien to the Ghanaian society. Not being completely alien to the Ghanaian society, now that is coming out this form, what has to be the response? I think this drastic form that is taken in Ghana and probably West still in Uganda, it's been the perception that the West was imposing this connectedly, linking it with some donations and grants and all of that. It's kind of politicized that in such a way that the reaction to it has also been equally political in character. But I think we could, all of this, from my point of view, and this is what I think, I speak about with a couple of other bishops, is to be able to understand deep.
Realize that we are in God's hands and that the church is not made by me or by the Pope, but by Christ. If the church had not been founded by Christ, it would have fallen to pieces long ago. But because Christ founded the church will stand. He gave it divine guarantee. He said, I will be with you always until the end of time. So that not even Judas Iscariot could pull down the church. And even if you get a pope who is not a good pope, or a bishop who is not a good bishop, or a priest who is not a good priest, they cannot pull down the church. But they can do damage. They can hurt. They can injure. But they can't pull it down because the church is founded by Christ. So every one of us has, in fear and trembling, to ask himself, what is God calling me to do in the church and for the church and with the church?
Yes. And what qualities do you think are needed in the next Pope?
Oh, we want a Pope who is full of fire for the kingdom of Christ. A Pope who is there spreading the gospel. Just that. A Pope who, through whom people will believe. So his life is powerful.
Tego Robert Canalisara, Spondeo, Foveo, Akjuro, Sic Medeus Adjuvet, Raksakta de Evangelia, que manumea tango.